So then, guys, it's been really quiet on the Liverpool news type for a long time, really, hasn't it? I did a live on Sunday, I think. I'll be doing another one at some point this week, probably tomorrow. So stick around for some sort of post about that. But yeah, this more Salah stuff. Seen this earlier on this afternoon from on Twitter, X, whatever it's called, and I didn't pay much attention to it, right? But then we've had an article from David Ornstein. Now, David Ornstein is one of the most reliable journalists when it comes to Premier League news, I'd say. Not just Liverpool, but just, the Premier League as a whole. Now, this came out 31 minutes ago at the time of recording, so 4:30 UK time. So we'll go through this article first, and then I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on the whole situation, yeah? So, it says here, Saudi Pro League side Al Ittihad have reignited, so they've had interest before, their interest in Liverpool forward Mo Salah. It is unclear at this stage if a deal for the 31-year-old will materialise. So he's not saying it's going to happen, he's basically just saying they're interested. Salah's agent has dismissed reports earlier in August linking the Egyptian international with a move to the Saudi Arabian club. His representative, Rami Abbas, I almost said Rami Abbas then, wrote on August the 7th following speculation, if we considered leaving LFC this year, we wouldn't have renewed the contract last summer. Mohammed remains committed to LFC. Now, just on that first bit there, contracts nowadays, guys, I know I said I would go through this afterwards. Contracts nowadays mean absolutely nothing. You could wipe your ass of them, yeah? They've got release clauses in them. If a player wants to go, he always kind of goes anyway. So just because he signed a contract, it doesn't mean anything to me. I've been following Liverpool for a long time now. We had the Philip Coutinho situation, Luis Suarez situation, where they both signed new contracts and then they both left within a year. So it doesn't mean anything at all, right? Salah signed a new 3-year contract last summer, which made him the highest paid player in the club's history on around 350 grand a week. Liverpool have already lost 2 experienced players to Saudi Arabia this summer, in Henderson and Fabinho. Al Ittihad have also signed Benzema and Kante so far this summer. Salah, who scored 30 goals in all competitions for Liverpool last season, was recently promoted to the club's leadership group by Klopp. He has a recorded a goal and assist in his opening 2 matches of this season. So, there's nothing in that, basically, guys, that says that Salah is on his way to Saudi Arabia. It just says that they're interested. But we have to think, why are we seeing this, yeah? Who wants this news putting out there? So you first think, you've got to think it's the club, innit? The Saudi Arabian League. They're wanting to get some press out there. I've seen this already on Twitter, that the Saudi Pro League are paying the journalists to get this going, to build a bit of interest in the league, and to make it sound like they're going to go and sign one of the biggest stars in the world, and probably the best Muslim player in the world, potentially. You could say that, couldn't you? To go to a Saudi club and be like the focal point of the league, potentially. More so than Ronaldo, more so than like Benzema, anything like that. He would be the focal point of that league, yeah? So there's that point of view. There's also Liverpool. Do we really think, guys, with the press going on at the moment, that Liverpool, and we know that they're struggling on this rebuild that they're supposed to have been doing this summer, which has been some sort of a demolition, in my opinion, of the side, struggling to get players through the door, losing Caicedo, missing out on Lavia because we stabbed him in the back, would the club then go to the press and say, oh, by the way, we've done all that, we're going to go sell our star player now? I cannot see that happening, that this is a leak from Liverpool, I will say that. So that's bottom of the barrel for me. Thirdly, this has come from Salah / his agent getting this out there. Now, people will say, well, his agent said this in August. That agent, guys, is not someone that you could potentially trust, in my opinion. I detested that agent when we went through the whole situation with the whole contract. Retweeting all this stuff at the club and laughing emojis about Klopp and Salah and blah, 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 blah. Basically taking the piss out of the club, what he were doing. Don't forget that, guys. As much as we're all like that Salah's at the club, his agent took the piss out of the club. Now, as much as we all like Salah, and as much as Salah's, I would hate Salah to go, I supported this club before Salah turned up, and I will support this club after Salah's gone, after Salah's retired, whatever. So if Salah was to leave, it's not the be-all, end-all. I'd be pissed, I'd be annoyed, and I'd be fucking frustrated with the club that they've let it happen this late in the window, but I'm not going to stop supporting the club. Do you know what I mean? So his agent is not someone to trust. Now, my thoughts on this overall, guys, if I was to lean one way, I'd probably say it's more inclined that it's the Saudi club trying to get out there, or his agent. The neck and neck for me. I can't decide which one it is. It's his agent or it's the club. There's nowhere made this is Liverpool putting this out there, right? However, I will say this to end this video. As it stands right now, I don't think Salah's going anywhere. We've got, 8 days left of the window. They can't sell him, surely, this late. Who they're going to get in to replace him? I can't see it happening that he goes. However, this is FSG we're talking about, right? If this club rocks up and offers £150 million for a player who will be in the last year of his contract this time next year, do you think they would turn that down? I don't, guys. I'm just checking now to see when the Saudi Pro League transfer window shuts. So their transfer window does not shut until the 20th of September. Ours shuts on the 1st of September, so they've got 19 more days after we shut ours. So we could be in a situation, guys, where we're thinking, all right, 1st of September's passed. We've got Salah still here, blah, 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 blah. And then within them 19 days, Al Ittihad come in and they offer stupid money. And FSG accept it. Guys, I know that you're going to hate that, and I know that people are not going to kind of agree with it, but I honestly think, as it stands right now, it's a no. But if Al Ittihad do come in and offer some serious money, and I am talking 150 plus, I think he's gone. I honestly think that they would bite their hand off. They'd get the wage off, wage bill off every week. They'd get 150 million for a player that they're probably not going to get much for next year, because I do think, guys, I've been saying this for a few months, this is Mo Salah's last season at Liverpool. They will sell him next year, I think. I could be wrong. Time of recording, I believe this is Mo Salah's last season at Liverpool. But yeah, I just think that we're treading on dangerous ice here, I think. And I don't know, guys. I don't trust the agent, right? But at the same time, I don't trust FSG. I really don't. I also think as well, guys, maybe if it was to come out, after the transfer window closes, if they were to sell Mo Salah without us being able to buy a replacement, do you think Klopp would resign? Do you think Klopp would just be like, are you taking the piss? Like, let me know your comments down below on that one, guys. But yeah, anyway, I hope I've not rambled on a bit too much about that. But yeah, just to come to some sort of conclusion, I guess, to summarise. As it stands, I don't think Salah's going anywhere. Unless they offer absolutely ridiculous money, then I think he's gone. I think FSG would just snap it up. And if you don't believe that, then I think you're just not been paying attention to what FSG is like over the past few years. Anyway, guys, we'll leave it there. Fingers crossed it doesn't go anywhere, and I will catch you on a live stream probably tomorrow night, guys. I'll see you then.